Alrighty, guys. It is Wednesday, the 4th of May. Can be tackling Breathe by Dom. Looks like it's at least dirt and grass. It's mixed style, which is exciting. I'm a big fan of mixed style. We're going to be going to the right, sure. We're going to be going off to the right on a sausage block into some dirt. And then eventually we're going to go off the dirt onto some grass based on the thumbnail. That's about as much as I know. Hopefully, let's see if frame rate. Oh, good. Alright, well, you know, we'll at least do a run. Frame rate. Okay, that's a drift. Get onto grass. Because of the moving signs. My frame rate's not the best. That's the risky finish, okay. Can't get that yet. Not even like there's that many moving signs. Okay, that's, I want to go further to the right there. What it looks like. I think. Gear is not great, but I'll probably figure out how to get it better. Like that. If I just kind of force it to happen super early, then we're good. Ellipse is also someone who worked on this track. Okay, that's like a really tight drift. Basically like forcing a speed slide to force the gear to happen sooner. Could have done that better. Nice. Yeah, I saw myself going into that wall. And we'll see. We're very close. This should be close to the risky finish. Hey, I did get it. Did not expect to get it, but I did get it. Let's not crash into that one wall, and we should be well on our way to a good run. I ran into the bump. Okay, that was not the greatest gear situation. I'm gonna run into this pole, yep. Definitely gonna try and make sure that I get that dirt, this turn really well. Because I can carry a lot of speed with it on it. Try not to get air there. Not the greatest idea. I didn't lose the gear there. That's good. I don't want to be that wide there. A lot of my momentum is being carried into that grass turn. And basically sending me outwards. So I need to be ahead of that turn and start turning in early. It's very interesting to manage this gear. Okay. Still having trouble figuring out how to take that grass turn, but couldn't be that bad. I kept a lot of speed there. Nice. There we go. That's what I want. So I did kind of do it not great, but still good. Then this turn. Don't want to go flying into the wall. But I didn't. And then just make it. Oh, that's not an easy... It's not an easy, risky finish. Definitely need to prioritize having a very clean drift on that final turn before jumping into the risky finish. Without a clean drift, it'll be very hard to make that risky finish. I need to make sure I'm not crashing into the wall there. There we go. Maybe getting a tiny bit of air there isn't the worst. I do need to make sure I come in from very far to the left at that dirt turn right after it, though. It's a very tricky track, but I like it. Didn't want to lose the gear there, but I did. Ooh, and I went too far wide. Okay. Getting better at managing that gear, which is always good. Oh, and I just wasn't even looking and just went straight into that wall in my drift. I think this is a mixed style. And he's like, all right, just throw in some sausage at the beginning. I mean, to be fair, it does add some challenge because the first section is you have to go over the hump of the sausage without getting air. So it's not trivial. The sausage was put there with intent. Or with some level of intent. Okay. I would like to do this first corner again. I don't want to gear up too early. Oh, and I crashed. I lessened my speed to not crash, and then I gained it all back to crash later. Okay, I really need to be far on the right. This is where I've forgotten how to do the track. And can only do the start. I was doing it fine moments ago. Now all of a sudden I'm just unable. Okay, well, you know, I touched the wall. Why continue that run? I'll never know. There we go. We can actually get going. No, we can't. This is terrible. Being very conservative. No, I'm going right into the pole. These dirt turns are like, or these grass turns are very punishing. If you're behind, you're just going straight out of them. You gotta be ahead of your dirt turn, or your grass turns. More so than dirt. I mean, you gotta be ahead of any surface. You gotta be ahead of every surface's turns. But the less grip you have, the more ahead of the turns you have to be. Here, I got one run through the gauntlet of these first few turns that I lost the ability to do. There we go. Okay, that was... Oh, there's the pole there. That was interesting. I don't think I'm faster. Dang it, I hit the wall. I am going to still continue, because otherwise I won't get another good run for a while due to my inability to do the start. Be ahead of your grass turns, otherwise you'll lose them. Okay. That I was worried about doing the finish, even though I had probably the most speed I've had so far. But this run still has a crash in it. Just a crash that's not as bad as the previous one. Nice. Be ahead of your grass turns. Remember, kids, be ahead of your grass turns. Nice. That was actually pretty solid. Let's go. Very good. Hey, and we're 15 minutes in. Who wouldn't have predicted that? You know, at least I'm consistent. It takes me 15 minutes to get a good run. Which is unfortunate because that's how long that's slightly longer than the amount of time it takes. I believe the timer for track of the day, or cup of the day, is like 12 to 13 minutes. So I'm like, it's setting me up to have like a really good run right after the qualifier, which is unfortunate. I mean, I don't have time to play Cup of the Day, unfortunately, but it's good to know that if I were to play Cup of the Day, the usual amount of time it takes me to get a good run is slightly longer than the amount of time that they give you. I need to stop sliding into that. Learning where to let up on that dirt turn to make sure that I actually make it every, like, more consistently than once every blue moon. Okay. It's close. All I'll say. Okay. It's an interesting run. This is slow. Oh, and I'm so close. Oh my god. The millions of slow motion blocks right at the end there to make sure that you just absolutely don't make it. How many slow-mos are there? Let me look. There's 2 slow-mos. Weirdly placed. So, it's dumb. Let's watch the GPS at least. It's dumb. From Fnatic. I know that logo because I used to play CSGO once upon a time. Small grass accents on the grass is a very nice touch. Goes really wide like I expect. Very tight on the, yeah, okay. I figured out these grass turns. And then the finish is just the tricky bit. That's not too bad, all things considered. Come on. These the Evo X Marie? Yeah. Well, Open Planet, whatever the N is. Trackmania Exchange and then Marie. Marie makes good signs. What can I say? I'm a fan of their signs in my own tracks, and I'm still a fan of their signs in other people's work. Just good signs. I've used the Trackmania Turbo style signs. I really enjoyed Trackmania Turbo's sort of aesthetic. Maybe I'm not a fan of, I don't know. I like the over-the-top stadium vibe that the signs have, but I'm not a fan personally of the car. Like the stadium car and the stadium blocks. I'm just a big fan of the Trackmania 2020's blocks. And the way the whole visual appeal of the game looks. Not to say that I'm not a fan of the other Trackmania games. I mean, I did play them at one point. It was from that's why I am so into this game. Because I was very into the older Trackmania games. It's just that compared to the stadium car of Trackmania and Trackmania Turbo, I prefer this one. It's very simple and I like the look. But that doesn't mean I don't like the very, I don't know, cartoonized stadium of Turbo. This is very close. I braked too much. I didn't miss the end though, thank goodness. Okay. Go. Oh, and I touched. Dang it. I'm trying my absolute hardest to make sure I'm all the way on the outside. I was on probably 2 or maybe even 1 wheel there. Definitely on 2 wheels. A lot of the time I go over this bump. Go. Nice. Nice. No! Oh my god. Unfortunate. There we go. This is a little wide. It does work out though. I'm surprised I didn't hit anything there. Oh my goodness. Are we serious? You don't want to go high here, you want to stay low. Even though you get a little bit of air there, I still think going low just keeps you more speed. You do have to worry about getting air there. Maybe you don't if you take it a little bit higher than I took it there. You definitely want to take it as low as possible. And then deal with getting air, or just not get air by taking it maybe a bit higher. Get ahead of your grass turns, kids. And don't run into walls. Basics. The basics of Trackmania. Just don't crash. The best advice. It's simultaneously the best and worst advice for playing Trackmania and getting good at it. Just don't crash. To be fair though, even a time that doesn't, where you don't crash, can be significantly slower than a time in where you do crash, but take better lines. You could probably very easily get gold medal on most tracks with a crash if you play the rest of the track well enough. And also depending on where you put said crash. Like there. You see how I'm barely behind my own ghost and I crashed? I absolutely crashed. This could be an improvement. Okay, it wasn't because I missed the finish. It could have been an improvement though. And I even crashed. Speak of exactly that scenario and it pops up. What luck. Go. Nice. Let's try and actually get a run where I don't crash, though. It's very bouncy doing it that way, but it works. And that's really all that matters. Okay, I did actually aim for the finish that time, and there's the author medal. Nice, nice. Very good. You still have a couple minutes to basically do a victory lap. Or see if I can improve any more. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. This is a very bad dirt section. Look at how much speed I lost just from not being right on the outside of that dirt. It does matter. All those crashes I had where I crashed into the outside, they were warranted. It's a very interesting use of completely white signs. We got the white plastic into a white sign. Very, very interesting. And we've got the Evo purple sign as well. Very cool aesthetic, though. Big fan of this aesthetic. All this detail under here that no one would ever see, but, you know, it adds to the track. Very cool, very cool. Let's do a couple more runs and then we'll end it. Oh, I geared. Didn't really matter, though. Oh, but this now does. Okay, sure. This is not going to be an improvement, but I will run out the run. Okay, maybe I won't. If I'm making big mistakes like that, maybe I won't. Huge. Very wide. I have more speed here. And then I had to let up a ton to even make it around the corner. That drift is actually surprisingly hard. No. No. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to call it there. I will see you all tomorrow. We will attack whatever track happens to be the track of the day for Thursday. The 5th? Yeah, the 5th of May. Until then, I hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you all later.